Video journalism storytelling techniques. What does that mean? It is the techniques I use when I'm out in the world with my camera trying to be a better storyteller for whatever we're putting on TV at that time. So typically when we're interviewing someone, I'll either have them framed up on the left side or I'll have them on the right side. And that brings us into the next rule I want to talk about, which is the left to right rule. And what that means is if you're interviewing someone on the left side of the camera, you want to make sure that they are looking on the left side looking right. And vice versa, if they are on the right side, you want to make sure they're on the right side looking left. When this comes into play is when you're actually in the editing room. You don't want to box yourself into a corner by only filming all of your interviews with everyone on the left side looking right, because then it'll be interview to interview to interview with them all in the exact same location of the camera. It would be a lot better if you had one person like this, another person like this, another person like this, and another person like this. So you want to keep people's eyes darting back and forth across the screen while they're watching your story. This helps to make the news story feel a little more cinematic because we're used to watching that in films and in television shows. So one way I use this rule is whenever we're out in the world trying to get a story, I try to keep a mental tally in my head of the amount of people we've interviewed on the left side of the camera versus the amount of people we've interviewed on the right side of the camera. The other part we have to keep in mind is when I'm recording the interview, I have to keep my reporter on the corresponding side. If we're interviewing someone and I place them on the left side of the screen, I want to make sure that they are on the left side looking to the right side of the camera. So that means that I need to keep the reporter on the right side of the camera. Because why do we follow these rules? These rules exist as a guideline for us to follow to help us more effectively tell stories to audience members. Because everyone who's watching TV, even if you don't realize it, you have this knowledge in the back of your head of what you're expecting to see. You kind of subtly expect reporters to talk directly to the camera, and you don't expect average people who are being interviewed to talk directly to the camera. You expect them to talk to the reporter. And it's through this familiar guise that we present news stories. All right. Thank you guys very much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, I wouldn't mind it if you hit that like button a little bit. That's a nice guy. We like to hang out together, me and the like button. If you want to see more videos, be sure to hit subscribe because I'm going to be making a lot more content. All right. Love you guys.